Hello, and welcome back to What If Naruto Had Anti-Chakra? I want to start off by talking about Naruto's childhood and how it's way worse than the original story's than his original story's childhood. First, I want to talk about how he's not really a prankster like he was in the first episode of Naruto. His life is way more gloomy. He gets bullied way more and is hated way more by the village than in the original. So instead of being that prankster Naruto that we see, he has a way more chill personality and he wants to train more and get stronger. There is an event that happens though before he enters the academy. One day, when Naruto is 5, he is walking in the village and is getting stared at by many villagers with deep hatred in their eyes. While Naruto on the outside doesn't really care or show that he cares, in the inside he really cares and one day hopes to get the respect of the villagers. But during him walking around the village, he gets jumped by a mob of villagers. They shout they shout at him that he's a disgrace to this village and that he should be dead. While getting jumped by these villagers, some burst out inside of Naruto, and it's his anti-chakra that burst out. Not knowing what had happened, he dissipates all the villagers' chakra around him, including the tuning that he brings to his knees. After all this, the villagers run away and call him a demon straight from hell. After this event, he goes and talks to the third Hokage about his strange power that he just unleashed. He pulls up to the Hokage's office and asks him how he has this strange power. He demonstrates it to Hiruzen. At first, Hiruzen thought that he was going to demonstrate the Nine Tails power, but after Naruto demonstrates what what Gekken Genkai he has, he explains to Naruto what a Gekken Genkai is and what they even are. Hiruzen also leaves out the part that he's a namikaze since he doesn't know once he becomes a ninja if people are going to come after him and he doesn't want anyone going after Naruto at this young of age. So he doesn't let him in on his lineage. Naruto gets really excited about his newfound power and wants to immediately master and train it. A little time passes and I want to do a little explanation right now. I want to talk about how I'm going to change Naruto's personality from what it was originally in the show. I want to make him more chill, and I want to make him want to have strive to train more, so he knows how to use this ability and is stronger way more in the series. Later in my series, sorry. Anyway, Hiruzen hands him a book, and this book is the Namikaze clan book to teach people how to control their Gekka Genkai. Naruto thanks Hiruzen and then goes home. When he goes home, he heats up some ramen and then opens the book. He learns how to use and control his power. Also in the book are the rules of the powers and those rules were what I was talking about in part 0. So if you want to go back and see what the rules are, I recommend watching part 0. Anyway, after reading the book, Naruto falls asleep uh, for training for the next day. Then this is where we're gonna have a little time skip, and I'm gonna jump straight to the graduation exams. Naruto passes the clone test with quite ease since he's been training for the last 7 years. He also ends up being one of the top students in his class. When it comes to being book smart, Naruto is decent, but when it comes to combat, he is top of his class. He doesn't become Rookie of the Year, but he's a very close second to Sasuke. See, Sasuke in this story is still that emo kid that wants to kill Itachi for what he has done to his clan. But he has way more respect for Naruto since he really is strong and not as annoying as he is in the original. The two have a very competitive rivalry and are even on wins and losses against each other. Anyway, after graduation test, uh, after the graduation test, they are assigned a team, and I'm gonna be keeping the same teams because I just like how in the story the teams were selected, and maybe in future videos on different what ifs, I might change up the teams, but we're gonna keep Team 7 for right now. So Team 7 gets assigned. Naruto and Sasuke are excited to be on the team together. Naruto is glad that he has his rival on his team since he can show out in front of him in missions. Sasuke feels the same way too. And then Sakura, of course, is excited to have her fucking Sasuke on her team. While being happy that they are all on the same team, they still are waiting for Kakashi since Kakashi is the last team leader to pull up to the academy. Kakashi pulls up and says, "You guys are lame," and says, "Let's go meet up on top of the roof." And poofs away, coming to find out it's a shadow clone. The team heads up to the roof to meet Kakashi there. Kakashi then asks, uh, "What are their aspirations in becoming a shinobi and what their likes and dislikes are?" Naruto says his likes are training and ramen, and his dislikes are people that don't believe in themselves. Then says his goal is to become Hokage to get the respect out of everybody. Sasuke then says the same old thing about how he wants to kill a certain someone, and then Sakura says her little corny line about Sasuke. Then everyone else on the team asks about Kakashi, and Kakashi just says it's none of your business and tells them that they're going to be meeting the next day in the training fields. Naruto gets excited because he doesn't know what he has in store for the next day. So he immediately goes home, eats, and gets ready for the next day. Everyone pulls up to the training ground except on time. Everyone pulls up to the training ground on time except Kakashi, of course. Then Kakashi pulls up and then explains what the bell test is and how if two people get the bells, they stay, and if one of them doesn't get the bells, they have to go back to the academy. Everyone looks at each other with a real like not killer intent, but a real like mean intent at each other because they want to pass. And then all of a sudden, Kakashi says, "Begin," and that is where I will be ending the story off right now. Well, not the story, but this episode right now. And if you like this episode, please leave a like, subscribe, and I'm hoping to get episode out 2 way faster than it did part 1. So I hope y'all stick around. Peace.